Welcome. News and updates. I am Laurel, and we are here to share with you the news from around the AltSpace VR community. I'd like to introduce you to my awesome host, Donna McTee.
Hello, Laurel. Hello, everyone. I'm Donna McTee, here to help host another in our third year, delivering you the news from around the AltSpace VR community. We've events and worlds and news to share with you from the past week and into the next. So let's get moving. Oh, that's me. This Wednesday, let's start with the news. This Wednesday is another community meetup, bringing the community and staff of AltSpace VR together to network and discuss what's going on in our community. You really don't want to miss these. There's always lots of information. There is sometimes announcements of upcoming new features and changes, but most of all, it is a great opportunity to connect with old friends and meet some new ones.
And this week, this was the Meet the Program Owner event on Wednesday, and Katie Law shared with us the recent announcement that we've reported here on the new ability to rate events even while you're in them. Hint, hint, hint. Rate. The new ability to create multiple copies of the same event on the AltSpace VR website, improvements to the Mac client and world building tools for Mac, and the release of the web projector tool for event hosts was brought into the wild.
Now, she also carefully brought up the issue with the recent troll attacks. She said that the AltSpace VR team and Microsoft are working overtime to ensure that this is dealt with and that the techniques they are using are squashed. She apologized for the inconveniences this caused, but wants us to know that they are taking this really seriously and working hard to find a way to ensure they are stopped and that everyone's experience is as safe as possible.
And indeed. Now, as a reminder to event hosts and moderators, if you encounter one of the nasty trolls, okay, we're not talking about y'all out there that are just the typical disruptive annoyances. You know the difference, but the ones that are really offensive. When you kick them from the event, be sure to check the trolling as the reason. This sends a flag warning to the staff in the campfire to escalate their response and take action.
She also mentioned that this is the year where they are focusing hard on improving the event hosting tools and features. So expect more news about that soon. That's what I'm really excited about, honestly. As we mentioned last week in the news and updates, there are many event features we long for, and we're eager to see what they are doing to check off our want list.
You had some great ones last week. That was amazing. Now, Katie also responded to several people concerned about the audio issues here in AltSpace recently. Now, they're all is for Quest users, and some of the fault lies with recent updates for Quest users, for the Quest, not AltSpace. And, some of it's AltSpace issues. So if you suddenly cannot be heard, click the mute button on and off. That usually clears the issue. Now, the issues with garbled voices, that's a caching issue. It's also complex. So usually a re-enter resolves the issue. So it isn't a matter of you hearing somebody be garbled. It's the fact that, if you hear somebody garbled, it's usually you who are hearing them garbled. But we're having a new issue where people are actually having garbled audio after a short time, and it usually is Quest users. So just re-enter, and that usually resolves the issue. And please be patient with AltSpace VR and all of us with this, as these are new issues, and they're working with Oculus to ensure that these issues are resolved as soon as possible.
As mentioned last week, there are now 2 official media tools for world builders and event hosts for presenting multimedia. The new web projector and the MMC. That really sounds like a DJ group or something. I always think about that, the MMC. The multimedia console, which displays videos and images. Now, as of January 1, the MMC will no longer host YouTube videos due to what AltSpace VR has called service compliance incompatibilities. AltSpace VR developers are working to add other video media like Vimeo to the list of compatible services. Wouldn't that be awesome, you guys? And we expect news on that soon.
Okay, in the meantime, you have 2 choices for the video players. There's the new web projector that allows you to stream from your desktop browser on a dedicated tab in Edge directly into AltSpace VR. This requires working from your computer right in front of you to control what appears in the browser tab. And anything that you load in the browser tab will be streamed through into AltSpace, including the audio.
We've put this information in our news and updates Discord, so don't worry about remembering it. And it is mentioned repeatedly in the AltSpace VR Discord as well. A quick search for Ben VR will turn it up. So that's one thing to just remember, or you just have to remember to look up Ben VR under search. We are continuing to monitor the situation with Facebook's requirement that Oculus users must have a Facebook account to register and use the device. All new accounts are forced to register with Facebook, and current users have until January 1st of 2023 to agree to switch to a Facebook login. We'll continue to update you on the protests and lawsuits challenging this decision. I know you have a long time, but I have to say, you have a long time, but you also have to have the patience of Job, because you have to keep canceling these messages. And I tell you, it's like being waterboarded, I think. Eventually you just say, I give up. Right?
Yeah, indeed. Now, the new multi-user account and app sharing between accounts arrives in the next 2 weeks for Oculus Quest users. We are eager to learn about your experience, as the users will be able to share apps and purchases with a registered secondary account on the same device, and it allows multiple users to progress through the games and experiences with their own saved progress. This is very cool. We're eager to hear your feedback on it. So both accounts do require that Facebook login. You're going to have to give in to the terrorism. And I didn't say that, did I? Okay. Anyway, she started it. So this feature will require a Facebook login. See, they got you no matter what. But it allows multiple users on one headset. So check with Oculus Store for updated information.
Now, if you have not tried Ancient I Won't Say's new AltSpace VR Unity uploader yet, just do it. He needs your feedback to make it even better. From everyone we have talked to so far, it is powerful. It is an easy to use tool that will make your world building experience with Unity so much better in AltSpace VR. So thanks again, Ancient, for the dedication and gift to our community with this open source tool. That's really critical, you guys. Thank you. From all the world builders here. We've shared the link in our news and updates Discord server, so be sure to check it out.
Now, I just love that. That new uploader is amazing. World building improvements from the AltSpace VR development team continue forward. So we have word that development and support is continuing for Mac 2D users, so it's important. World builders, please update all kits, all templates, especially shared versions, and to ensure that they are ready for all 3 versions packages in AltSpace, the Windows, the Mac, and Android. A shared experience for all users on all devices benefits every single one of us.
Educators in VR has been working with world builders and educators privately for the past 2 years to provide educational virtual world. And now they are opening up their small team to anyone interested in building worlds in AltSpace VR and Engage, Hubs, and other platforms for educators and students to use and explore. This is a great volunteer passion project for our team, and we're eager to tap into the creativity here in AltSpace to help educators of all ages struggling with teaching online, and even after our world returns to some semblance of normal, like who even remembers what that is? Right? I'll really have to go into clothing. I'll have to buy new clothes after that for all sorts of reasons. Join us on Friday to volunteer your world building skills.
Oh, come on, Donna. I'm never going to dress up again. It's gonna be just sweats from now on.
I know. I have to say, well, you're upgraded from me because I still haven't gone past the pajamas part. But I'm not sure what's gonna fit after this.
Oh, right? Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
But I have to say one thing about this. I literally don't think my hair will know what to do if I refuse to be on Zoom on, like, it's my avatar that's there. I'm not sure my hair will ever actually know how I used to actually curl it or whatever, right? Like, it hasn't been done for so long. It's now lost its memory.
And mine has grown in the shape of a pair of headphones.
I've got a ponytail. Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. And I want to say hello to everybody who's in room 2. Everybody give up hearts for everybody in room 2. We are so glad to have you join us. We have 2 rooms open.
Welcome, everyone.
All right. Hello. We love world builders here in AltSpace of every shape and size and otherwise, and long hair. And we know that you want to learn more about how to build worlds. So take advantage of the world tours with the Wednesday World Tours group, Daisy Shaw's Tuesday World Tours, the classes, the workshops right now in AltSpace VR that are available. And Donna, can you finish that for me, please?
Oh, sorry. All that are available. The SDK meetup is for more advanced world building discussions. Check out all the amazing community released videos and in-world classes on world building with Carnivore and the Computer Science and VR team, both for free and paid, and others are taking advantage of the free access to Unity classes on the Unity website. All free information, tutorials out there from the AltSpace VR community and beyond. You guys, there's so much information. So if you have a desire at all to build worlds, there is so much. There's a lot of resources, but also one of the best connections. Go to those world tours and you'll meet other people that are building. And your best resource is going to be the community, honestly.
Absolutely.
Now, we love
Go for it.
We love showcasing new worlds here in News and Updates, and we have some fun ones this week to share with you. Lance has been busy building amazing worlds, including the Fly, Hide, and Seek. And he has a new underwater stage world for people to perform or just hang out and listen to water noises and fish swimming by. He's also proud to announce that it is Mac compatible, and we're all excited about that. Thank you so much, Lance.
Yes, indeed. Love that. Now, I'm going to see if I can get this right. Plastopia 2063. It actually lives up to its name. It's great. Plastopia 2063 by Don Kia is a powerful educational world that it's out in the future, and it looks back on the damage that we've caused with our obsession with plastics, plastic bags to Tupperware and beyond. It is a very, very powerful statement, and really, really, it's apocalyptic, but it's worth a visit. So check that out. Okay.
Okay. Keely's Backyard Chicken educational world to introduce people to the fun of raising your own chickens in your own backyard. I can't miss the opportunity to say I lived in Winnipeg when I was like 19 years old, and I had an old apartment where the windowsill was like 2 feet wide, and I used to sit in the windowsill, and I was on the 3rd floor, and I'd look down, and the people down in that house right down where I looked had chickens in their backyard. This was like almost 40 years ago. It was so fun, right in the middle of Winnipeg. So Built with Unity, Keely's world, there are wonderful ambient sounds, a chicken hawk flying overhead, and one small chick you can pick up and pet. You're going to have to find it. Consider it an Easter egg.
Good one.
An Easter egg from a chick. Yes.
Chicken. Yes. That's where they come from, Donna. Well, not the chicks, the chickens. All right. If you would like to see your if you would like to see your world,
she needs all sorts of different lessons over here.
I know it.
Your institute needs to add a few courses, I think.
Yeah. Honestly, I had a little kid last year tell me that, or no, 2 years ago. See, I've lost track of time. Tell me that eggs came from the Easter Bunny. And I said, then how do they end up in the store? That one got them. They said, and their answer was trucks. And I went, okay, you can't argue with that one. All right. If you would like to see your world featured here, join our News and Updates Discord. Paste in a link in the description of your world here in the Share Your World on in the Share Your World in the news channel, and we would love to share your world with everyone so you can see it. All right. Now it's on to Discord tips. As we use Discord as our key communication tool for staying in touch with each other and the various groups in our community, including event communities, we have some tips for you on using Discord.
If you are a Discord server host, and we know many of you are, especially popular event hosts, carefully consider adding a bot or two to your Discord server. There are thousands to choose from, but consider your users and what they may need. For example, there are bots that will allow you to post announcements and reminders way in advance and schedule the time and date they are published. That makes life so much easier.
It does. If you use Discord voice during your events, there are bots to streamline the process. If you wish to include the Altspace VR announcements from their Discord server in your own, just like we have at the news and updates, then head there and click on the follow link right there at the bottom of that channel and go through the process, and it will import those announcements right into a specific channel on your server to help keep people informed. We love it.
Do you have a favorite bot you've added to your Discord server that you can't live without? Or any other tips on how you use Discord to support your events and groups? Let us know after the show or on our Discord server, as we'd love to share what your favorites are with others. So we will have more Discord tips in our News and Updates server, and next week, same time, same place. Now, calling community helpers, it's time for us to talk about the Altspace VR community helpers. This week, we want to help you direct support issues, and bug reports for users.
Now, community helpers are dedicated to helping others. and often that help requires responding to user issues like bug issues and technical problems. So remind people that the help.altvr knowledge base hosts many helpful articles and answers to frequently asked questions on events and world building.
Sorry, I'm supposed to be looking forward and I'm not. Have some input. Is that where we are? Oh, to report issues. To report issues with the account. Sorry, I get lost taking some photos and I get lost in a whole new world. To report issues with account problems, logins, passwords, as well as bugs and general technical support, encourage them to go to altvr.com/support. Now, for help with abuse, intolerance, and those nasty, hateful things that can happen, use altvr.com, altvr.com/report.
Now, do you have some input on how things can improve? Check out altvr.com/feedback. And you want to invite people, the new people that you meet, to join the AltSpace VR Discord? It's really easy. Just have them go to altvr.com/discord. Now, write these down, memorize them. They're all over there. They're pinned in the AltSpace channels, the general channel. Write them down and memorize them so that you have them ready to help the next person who asks.
Now, if you are interested in becoming a community helper, look for anyone that has a green border around their name tag and that green heart in the top left-hand corner and ask for information. If you are a community helper and would like to share some tips and information here to support the community helper program, please let us know after the show.
All right, it is now time for AltSpace VR events, and we're going to begin by looking back with our reporters over the past week or so. Our reporters have been very, very busy reporting on the events. And if you would like to become a news and updates reporter like them, please talk to us after the show or on our Discord. We would love to have you join our crew. It takes many people to make this thing work, sometimes more than you could ever imagine. Mm-hmm. Now, what's up? Oops, what's up, Donna? From last week.
So, a new cooking show called wait for this, The Cooking Show, held last Sunday, discussed recipes and talked about cooking, including all the various ways to cook shrimp. Oh my gosh, one of my faves. This is one of several cooking themed shows we have here in AltSpace, and they will definitely make you hungry.
Indeed. And last week was the launch of the incredible Indigenous Peoples in XR group. Wow. This is a new group representing tribes and native peoples from around the world working together in XR. Yeah, this is so exciting, folks, to educate and preserve traditions, culture, artifacts, and language. Dawn is very involved in it. It's just a beautiful thing. So we hear that the next meeting is going to be in Engage. So stay tuned for news on this great organization. They'll be coming back here at AltSpace, where they're still brand new and trying to find their way. And we're very, very excited about the potential for this.
Now, Monday, another cryptocurrency event was held here in AltSpace VR, this time by Matthew, also known as Stands with Trees. It was a great conversation about the potential of this virtual currency. If you are interested in cryptocurrency and blockchains, hopefully Matthew will offer more discussions like this, and also check out the other similar informational events by Get Social, Danny's Cryptocurrency Generation, and others here in AltSpace VR.
Now, Wednesday, the World Tour had over 100 interested people telling us all of our events are having well over 100 people RSVP. It tells us that world building interest is really high. The tour featured some wonderful worlds built with Unity, including Faye's Cherry Blossom Trail, Lance's Fly Hide and Seek, and underwater stage worlds, and Plastopia 2063, which honestly, as we mentioned earlier, it is a very, very powerful educational world, and it's worth checking it out. We just love the creativity and the powerful storytelling that world builders use here in AltSpace VR, and we want more. We're hungry. We want more.
Now, Thursday was the Key West, Florida Food and Wine Festival here in AltSpace VR, a tour walking through 3D photos, spheres of the grounds, and festival from the real world with, of course, the incredible Chuck of Health Systems Chat. Thursday was also the first meetup for the new Educators in VR XR medical and healthcare team. What a fascinating presentation on the CIMEX platform used by hospitals around the world for VR training in emergency and medical care. Their emergency training covered adults, children, and infants, helping healthcare workers, nurses, and doctors explore new technologies and methodologies. For us evangelists in the VR industry, this was pure candy, and what a powerful example in the potential of VR in saving lives.
It was amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, if you haven't been to Lance's Fly, Hide, and Seek events, you are so missing out on great fun. You enter in in a room that makes you feel like the size of a fly. You must fly and hide somewhere to prevent the seeker from catching you. If you're caught, you may be added to the seeker list to become the next seeker in the challenge. It is great fun. The whole community is supporting this and helping out with this great event. So, and after the event, everyone hangs out and dances around with friends in the cave bar after party. So those things are continuing on. They're going to be fantastic. You got to go.
Thursday was also another prime time talk show event with Arabella and Oswin. This week, they were discussing Faith Hedgepeth, who was killed in an unsolved brutal murder in North Carolina that led to one of the most extensive investigations in the state's history. It was fascinating to learn about the details of that case.
Really fascinating. The UICF Dutch Comedy Night was last night here in Altspace VR, where people speaking Dutch and other languages tried out their comedy on the stage. We love events that embrace diversity in culture and language, so what a treat to have here. The Synthwave Rave last night featured an 80s remix mashup, and many came and danced the evening away in this really, really fun party event world.
These are just a few of the many events happening every week in Altspace VR. And now it's time to turn our attention to what's coming up this week. So you will rush to your events calendar and RSVP for these events so you don't miss a minute of the excitement here in Altspace VR.
Now, after the news, a little bit after the news, check out Smooth Jazz Chill Out Lounge with Shadow Nick. It's a chance to hang out with other adults and listen to smooth jazz for hours. What a great opportunity to meet new people and hang out with old friends. And then there's another psychedelic rave with the Inner Circle with Club UB. It's really an amazing warehouse with 12 screens all around you to help you rock out your mind manifesting self and rave off to some psychedelic music. I just sound like I'm right out of the 60s.
Now, the team from What Do You Believe and Wise Critical Thought event has a new name. It used to be What Do You Believe and Why, and now it's called Critical Thought. Have a fun opportunity. It's a fun opportunity to talk about religions, Bigfoot, ghosts, past lives, aliens, and so much more. Now that you can check out later today.
Now, how many of you are fans of dodgeball as a kid? I hated it, but it can be really great fun while it's here in Altspace, and Eagle Lord is back, and it's a great opportunity to throw balls at each other and avoid them. It is really, really fun for all ages, so check that out.
Blockchain Universe is hosting an art gallery auction tomorrow from the top crypto artists around the world, curated by Love VR Worldwide and The Bad Lament. It's an interesting combination of music and art that captures the excitement of non-fungible tokens and XR. This is part of Miami Art Week 2020. Laurel. Join Timon and Alexandra in the Greek Taverna Sunday for storytelling with Greek mythology stories and literature in English and Greek. The AOT Season 4, Episode 8 watch party features anime each week with new episodes of Attack on Titan, They watch and discuss it and all fun things anime. So check it out if you are a fan.
All right, now AltSpace VR is flooded. I need to say, flooded, drowning, tons of open mic and talent show opportunities. There are so many now, we can barely keep up. There's not room up on the screen for all of them. We have put the event images up there, but here's the short list. Seriously, of all the opportunities to express your talents here in AltSpace VR. Open Mic Night is the longest running open mic event here in this community. Others include the Open Mic Comedy Club, Center Stage, Aces Open Mic, Improv Night, Think It, Feel It, Be It, Open Mic at the Coffee House, VR's Got Talent, Slick's Comedy Club, Time to Shine, the All-Star Showcase, the New Face Showcase, Fail to Render, Alt Stage Open Mic, Upload Comedy Club, and I know we have forgotten some. What a great opportunity to sing, tell stories and jokes, and to attend and celebrate all of the wonderful talent that we have here in AltSpace VR.
Evolve VR's Tom Nickel has been hosting some of the most amazing events you don't want to miss in AltSpace VR. And tomorrow, he brings us on location storytelling with a story live from southern China of its century of humiliation. The period of time the Chinese describe as a period of intervention and subjugation of the Chinese Empire and the Republic of China by Western powers, Russia and Japan, in between 1839 and 1949. The rise of Chinese nationalism was part of the famous Opium Wars, a story we all need to learn from, as history tends very often to repeat itself. And we've come too close to nationalism in many of our countries lately. I just want to, history repeats itself. I just want to say one thing. We did at one of the Live Loved events this past week. Well, a couple of them. We focused on Corrie ten Boom. And if you know Corrie ten Boom, can I tell you that dates you? Because it happened, she was in Auschwitz, and she's the only person that was left living in her family. And she did an interview where she was already older in 1974. And honestly, that interview could have happened last week. It was so bizarre to hear something from the past that is so relevant today with everything that's going on.
Agree.
So, sorry about that.
No, it really is. I mean, it repeats itself. And we need, with forewarned, we have to really pay attention to history. It's so important. All right, now Monday is another LatinxR meetup, bringing Spanish-speaking people together to meet and connect. We love these, and we want more of them in every language.
Now, you guys, you should be excited about this. Laurel is bringing back her family history and genealogy introduction meetups and workshops. She began in 2018. These workshops discuss the challenges and joys of investigating your family's history in one of the first virtual family history educational museums in the world, right here in AltSpace VR. It's really remarkable. You guys have to see this. Check the events calendar for the upcoming events and learn how to climb your own family tree. Good one. She will begin offering more extensive workshops in AltSpace VR in February.
Yeah, it's been amazing how many people want to do this. So show up, don't miss it. Wednesday, the ADHD chat is back with an opportunity to meet those with ADHD and their friends and supporters. There's also some medical professionals that show up to learn more about this superpower and how to live with it.
The Social Dilemma is back this week with new hot topics for discussion and debate. This week, the topic on many minds is their topic of the week, GameStop, and how this video gaming storefront company went from dust to financial explosion over the past month, with gamers applying their gaming skills to the stock market. Fascinating discussion is guaranteed.
We'd love these events. Now, ASE is back with their Think It, Feel It, Be It method acting workshops and meetups with Alt Person. Again, another way to express yourself. We love these. This week, he's exploring the pressure points and other character building techniques.
Now, if you haven't checked out Students in VR workshops on Wednesdays, you're missing out on a treat. We have 2 students that interview a guest. Those guests are leaders in XR, help us all learn more about XR technology. And it's not just changing education, but it's changing how the world works. We've featured some amazing industry experts. So check this out every Wednesday. If you want to know who the guest is, make sure to check on the day before. We tend to be very last minute with announcing, and that I would love to say that's changing soon, but might not be. So make sure you check on Monday or Tuesday, and you will know who's going to be the guest on hopefully Wednesday, and join us. They really are. We had Caitlin Krause last week, and she was incredible. We had Dawn Houlihan the week before, which the video, like, you need to check out the videos. It was incredible. So many great comments about it. It should be, you should be able to Google, like, search YouTube for Students in VR. But we can post the link. Sorry, I don't have that in front of me, Laurel. Sorry. Are you there? We can't hear you. Okay, can you guys give up emotion emojis if you... Oh, there you are. Now we can hear you. Okay, go for it.
I'm gone. Am I back? Okay,
yeah, you're
I'm back. Yeah. All right. Get social media made simple. Workshop Tuesday, introducing you the basic principles of choosing the right social media platform, optimizing your profiles, and managing marketing, content creation, and your editorial calendar to build a community. This is a great workshop for those new to event hosting and wishing to build a community in and around your event.
Health Systems Chat is back Thursday with another adventure in VR. Chuck will be exploring the Arctic frontiers and discussing how the frigid north impacts all of our lives with sea ice, water supplies, temperature control, and more.
A popular event continues here. It's the new Winter Sky Race with Get Social, and you can race across the wintry mountains for some fun and thrills in AltSpace VR. And Friday is another drum and bass rave with Inner Circle with Sunny Everywhere to rave to psychedelic music and pound your brains out in VR.
Good one. Next Saturday is the UK meetup with Daisy Shaw and UK lovers as they hang out and have, like, way too much fun. Trust us, the members of this UK meetup group know how to throw a party, and everyone's welcome.
Yes. Oh, it's a great party. Now, for almost 2 months, Andy Fidel and the Get Social team have held a persistent event space here. It was a great experiment called the Winter Wonderland Festival. Have you all checked out the events and stuff that have been going on there? It's incredible. So Saturday is a big giveaway celebration as the event starts to close out. We encourage you to celebrate this amazing achievement, kept open almost 24 hours a day through December and January. This deserves a huge round of applause for the Get Social team. That was an amazing milestone to get through all of that. I don't know. They're crazy. They're absolutely crazy.
Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg of events and activities all around the AltSpace VR community. Check out the events on the events calendar for the main events as well as all, and RSVP to send yourself a reminder 1 hour before the event so that you just don't miss a moment.
All right. I get to see every time. It is time for our discussion. I just love that. All right, Donna, you want to introduce us to the topic, please?
Okay, so world building. It's really hot right now. get so many questions from new people entering Altspace. I mean, forget about all the ones that already have the bug, but the new people wondering, how do I start? What do I do? So it's with more world builders building fascinating and unique worlds, we can't keep up with them all. I will just say that I've been in Altspace for almost 3 years. I go onto the popular list every time I come into Altspace. I spend X number of minutes on the popular list, and I always mark at least one new favorite that I haven't seen before. It is incredible. Now, Educators in VR is putting together a team of world builders to build educational worlds, which had us wondering 2 questions. So I'll say the first one. If you could have any kind of virtual world experience here in Altspace VR, what would it be? What do you want to see here?
Mm-hmm. And second, if you're in school or thinking back to when you were in school, and some of us have to go back a little, we have to clear some cobwebs. What types of educational if you wouldn't go back and if VR was a part of your education, what types of educational experiences would you want to have here in Altspace VR? What kind of worlds? Okay, we've got 2 people lined up here. So, Shashu, is that how you pronounce it? You're on the air. Shashu? We can't hear you. If you click mute and unmute, we might be able to hear you. Okay. All right, let's try it again. I'm not hearing him.
It's so frustrating. Just so you know, it's frustrating for all of us, not just
It is
you.
very frustrating. All right. So we really apologize for that. Recommend that you did they just re-enter? Oh no, they were in the second room. So if you turn either re-enter or mute and unmute, I know you're locked into the mute thing. Hang on here. So everybody mute and unmute right now, just to clear that little cache. Let's hope that works so that it'll help with the next person that comes on. And do check your audio settings to see that you have the audio is set to the right device. Sometimes it's just missing it too, so that's an issue. All right, I'm gonna give. Let's see. We're gonna go to Paprika. You're up next. Hi.
Hi. So the type of worlds that I'd want in Altspace are I'm thinking I read it as like events, right? So something like really instrument focused, instrument based, like recorders and drums and people that are just
musical instruments
to play instruments.
Mm-hmm.
So little tutorials and places where they can get together and play with each other and kind of like do some makeshift music.
Excellent.
And for educational worlds, I would want something focused more on I guess lectures. So like full on lectures, like an archive of public lectures that you can go and look at for different subjects.
Oh, okay. So just a place that shows videos. Yeah, that has some kind of video or a way to index and search through those things. God, wouldn't that be awesome?
Right.
If we could have database access on those, wouldn't that be sweet? Yay. Oh, great ideas. Wonderful, wonderful. In the world building kit, we used to have guitars, but they didn't play. But it'd be fun if they did. So love that. Great. Thank you. All right. What?
I have a piano that plays in my home space that I can play with both controllers with my Quest 2. I love it.
Yay! It's an MRE.
Learning to play. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, I like that. All right. All right, we're going to try Shashu again. Shashu, hopefully you have some audio. No, again. All right, you can click on Donna or I, and you can send us a message through and let us know what the what your question is. I'm sorry the audio isn't working. It's just heartbreaking for us. All right, Drew, you're up.
Hello.
Hello,
For
Drew.
question 2, I was thinking of like a biology or ecology type world where you could learn about plants and animals and like where they are and what type of environment they live in.
And wouldn't you want to have like a close to walk into the cellulose and to actually walk inside of a tree or walk inside of a plant stem.
That'd be cool.
That would be very, very cool. Love that. That would
This
be
is
very
a big question because it's kind of like saying, let's bring, when I was growing up, we had encyclopedias, those books, again, dating me, but those books that you had 12 or 14 or ever how many there were, maybe 20, I don't know, maybe alphabet, whatever. And we're really just bringing encyclopedias into worlds, right? And prioritizing them to begin with, but bringing it alive. Oh my gosh, I envy kids today.
No kidding. Oh, thank you, Drew. That's beautiful. That was great. All right, we have one here that's either from Ancient. I won't say, or should you send it in? Should you? I'm going to try again. We're going to give you one last try. Anything? Shishu? We're going to try this again. All right. Accept it and do. But while we're waiting for there, hopefully we're going to hear something. Nothing. Okay. Sorry, Shishu. You can tell us after the show. So Ancient City wants to have a holograms. Build it, my friend. Build it. All right, Dr. Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe.
Kobe, you're on.
Yes. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes,
absolutely, Cal.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Laura. Hey, listen. I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice if we could get, since movies have gone streaming. And now HBO Max is now offering, live movies that would be otherwise in the theaters. Wouldn't it be nice to have a room where we could actually pay for a ticket price and see movies together that are currently in the theaters?
Yeah.
Now that's what was number one. Number two, I thought an educational world that was an off branch of a major university that would be like a satellite campus in this world would be exceptional, and it would fit nicely with the students and the teachers in VR that Donna and everyone else is involved with.
There are several campuses that are here in Altspace.
Oh.
That have spaces, and also examples. St. Cloud University. He actually did a photogrammetry. It's not you. You just hang out outside there. You can't go inside of a building. But there's many others that have set up private worlds for their schools, for their students, and for their classes as well as their schools to hang out. They have meeting times and open meeting times and teachers where you can come in and talk to a teacher by appointment or for specific office hours. It's going on right now.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yay. And there are also businesses that have set up some amazing worlds, and we're going to have some information coming up on one pretty soon that has they've created it's not open to the public, but they've gone in and done this full complicated VR scan, and they've duplicated their multi-story office right there in the in Altspace here. It's a heavy load, but it's very fascinating. We want to learn more about how they did it. So yeah, it's happening. So do it. Start one. Get it going. Love it. All right. Thank you. Okay, Scully, you are up. Oops. Donna, I've lost half my menus. Can you see if Scully's working?
Hang on. I don't have my menus open. Hang on.
Oh, my menus just came back.
Scully, are you there? Okay, Scully, I toggled you. You're in room 2. Can we hear you?
Yes, you can hear me. So,
I can hear you. Excellent.
I can hear you too. So, a world I would like to see is basically a room where you could see trailers for new games that are going to be coming out. And for an educational world, I would like a world based off Egypt where you could explore it. It's basically history. I would like that.
Thank you
Beautiful.
so much for saying that. I love that.
Yay. We used to have some events here that focused on VR gaming. They never last very long. because it's usually done by young people who get distracted. But I would love to see a show back that really explores the different games and shows those trailers and does things. Maybe that might be something cool for you to do. And we used to have several Egypt worlds that were so much fun to explore, and unfortunately, when the person left Altspace, they took them with them, and we miss those. Somebody bring those back. I want those back. I love those. Those were wonderful. Yay, I vote for those. Beautiful. All right, Dawn, is there anybody else who wants to answer one of these two questions?
No.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it. And we are now going to close it out. So that is it. Thank you for your input. Thank you for your ideas. Just love them. That's all for this week's news and updates. And we thank you for being here every week to share the latest updates from around the Altspace VR community. We live stream the news onto YouTube every week, and you can catch up with past episodes to learn more about Altspace VR events, projects, the news, and all the community events that are happening here. We feature the Altspace VR announcements. As we told you, that feed is going right into our news and updates Discord, so you don't miss a minute of the news.
Now, the conversation doesn't stop here in Altspace VR. Discord is our home base for our community outside of Altspace VR, and we invite you to join the News and Updates Discord to keep up with the news and activities here and around the VR industry, and to share your worlds, your news, events, and updates with us. Now, you can do this at discord.me/news updates. Please tell a friend and share our Discord and YouTube channel so others can keep up with the news in and around Altspace VR.
Now, we do this for you for free. We are not Altspace VR employees. Our team works hard each week to gather the news and the information to help our community keep up with what's going on here. It is a great group, and we would love your help. If you'd like to join the News and Updates team, please let us know after the show. We need every ability and talent, and we'll help train you in event hosting, management, moderation, taking pictures, doing video, whatever it is. This show is yours as much as it is ours, and we'd love you to be a part of it.
Now, also, we will hang around after the show to answer your questions and talk about what you are doing in Altspace VR. So stick around. We'd love to chat with you. Thanks to all of our News Updates volunteers and moderators that help make this event such a success. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So in these uncertain times, please be safe wherever you are. Everyone, see you next week.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank
for
you,
saving me.
Laurel.